Congratulations, y'all not watching pornography anymore. Congratulations, y'all not, releasing y'all seed anymore. Congratulations, y'all acknowledge that relapses aren't bad. You are still in the game. Congratulations, you are completely just off women. Y'all not focused on women anymore. Y'all not thinking in y'all lustful ways anymore. Y'all have self-control. Congratulations. Y'all have this aggression. Y'all have this power within y'all. Y'all holding your life force now. Congratulations. Women are staring at you. Congratulations. Men are seeing you as a leader. Congratulations. You're getting a lot of respect now. Congratulations. You are building. You are using your energy to do other things. Congratulations. Now, time to get to the real meat and potatoes of semen retention. Okay, though all of those things I just said, bro, those are over with. You know what I'm saying? We are already past that by now, especially if you've been on this retention journey for a long time, bro. We are past all of the things that these semen retainers are talking about on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If they still getting excited over attraction, bro, and they've been on there for a long time, that's, y'all got to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are, especially if you've been in the semen retention for a while. Okay, yes, people gonna stare at you. Stop making videos about that. Yes, yes, you quit pornography. Stop making videos about that. Yes, stop making I'm getting so excited. Stop making videos about the first step of semen retention, the first jitters, the first notices of semen retention. Like, if you, like I keep saying, we've been on retention for a long time. You should not be still uploading videos and talking about how women are staring at you, how you have this aggression, how men respect you, how men fear you, all this built up energy, retaining your life force, staying away from porn, stop linking lustfully. Like, all of that stuff is a beginner of retention. Okay, and a lot of people that are getting on retention, like the new men, are confused because they watch so many videos of semen retainers talking about how women are staring at them, and the strong aura, the light, and all that stuff is just real. And it is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just came from McDonald's and I seen 3 different women staring at me every time they come in. Like, they see me eat, and every time I look their way, they always turn their head. And it was one girl who just kept staring at me with this like kind of like intent. You know what I'm saying? But once you be on retention long enough, that becomes the natural thing to you. You no longer happy or psyched that women are staring at you, or you getting this kind of attention, or animals are want to be around you, be playful around you, and you get all kinds of people from the past hitting you up. Like, that is all part of retention. That stuff should only still be exciting the first go round, when you first start. You know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff that I just mentioned, that's for people that's new to semen retention. That's the stuff because they never experienced this before. But if you've been on retention for a long time, this is just our reality now. Now this video is more about what next once all of that stuff becomes natural. Now, what next? Okay, and this is where a lot of men fail at, because they stop watching pornography. Like, their brain is now trained to see pornography as like the back. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna have, like, you still gonna have flashbacks and urges, because you are a man. First of all, you're gonna have urges, and you're gonna have flashbacks because you've been pornography and random women, and link ups and hookups and all that stuff. You did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a part of you, and as a man, you gonna have flashbacks of the good times you had. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ignoring those. And for a man that says they don't have that anymore, I don't believe that stuff. Okay. But anywho, a lot of men fail after they experience all of these things, which causes them to relapse again, or which causes them to just sit there angry. Because, like I said, I did a retention video on aggression. Okay, and now let me add on to that. When you are on semen retention and you become more aggressive and more fierce, that is your energy backed up. That is your power backed up, and it's just sitting there. Okay. It's just sitting there. Okay, you have to, like, that's you not gonna be like that forever. And if you are, it's because you're not channeling that aggression. You're not channeling that energy. Okay, you have to channel the energy, and that's why a lot of men relapse so fast, because they have this energy backed up, but they're not doing anything with it. So what that does is that makes you hypersensitive to things that you are trying to avoid. Like if you've been on retention for a long time and you're not doing anything with the energy, you're not transmuting it, or you're not putting it to work, everything about you heightens up, as I keep saying. So that even includes your attraction for women. So now when you be on retention for a long time and you just see a random woman walking down the street, you are going to turn your neck because your energy levels are so high. Everything about you is so high, you gonna look at that woman. Now, are you gonna stare at her intently? Probably not. But are you going to completely just like turn your head like automatically? You are. Okay, now I'm not saying that you are not going to the male nature in you is not going to see a pretty woman and look. Okay, that's part of us, you know what I'm saying? We are natural hunters. Like we are going to, if we see a beautiful woman with a nice shape, nice hair, and our type, we're going to look. Okay, but what I mean is when your energy is so backed up and so high because you're on retention, you are going to see that woman lustfully as if you weren't on retention at all. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of the struggles you have when you don't channel this heightened of energy you have. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all how exactly it's supposed to go, because I experienced this. I'm experiencing this now, and I thank the Lord that I experienced these stages of semen retention, and now I'm to the point where I am so conditioned, like my mind is going back to what it's originally supposed to be. And now it's like when I do get flashbacks, or when I do get or I do reminisce, it don't like the mind, the thought doesn't even be all in my head. It does not control my thoughts anymore. It doesn't control my head. So what I would do now is I would take the urges, the feeling I get when the urges, and I put it to work. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how to do this. Okay, first, when I hear transmuting, okay, when I first heard about transmuting your energy, once you have it backed up, I'm thinking on some like on some Power Rangers, on some some Dragon Ball Z stuff, when really it's not. Okay, this is so simple. How to transmute this power you have backed up. Okay, this is where writing your goals come in. This is where a planner comes in. This is where you start to get serious, because you already have the power backed up. You already have the determination. You already have the discipline. And a lot of people think that they don't have discipline, but the fact that you are retaining your seed, that is the highest discipline that any man can achieve. If you are retaining and you holding your sexual energy and using it for something else, you have defeated the highest peak of urges when it comes to the human body. Okay, because we all know how powerful and how intense the sexual energy is, and if you can control that for a certain amount of time, you are an unstoppable person, man and female. But let me get back to it. Right, this is where, how to transmute it, this is where your body is now conditioned, or now is going back to what it's originally for, as in it's no longer wonky it's no longer wonky. Okay, it's no longer wonky. You're no longer tripping about thinking lustfully. Like, yeah, you get those thoughts, but it's no longer in your head anymore. It no longer controls you now. Okay, so this, like I said, this is where planning starts. This is where you start writing your goals. If you are on retention, that is the perfect time for you to write down all your goals and to do things that you set out to do in the past. This is the perfect time to get them done now. You are on retention with that energy built up, because we all know semen stays in the body, and your body absorbs the semen, back into the body. So everything, like I said, everything about you just grows. Okay, everything. So this is the perfect time to start that business. This is the perfect time to I don't know, whatever you plan to do. Start a YouTube channel and go hard on it. Work out more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you now have the energy backed up. You are no longer stressing over a hard thing now, because you know you're retaining your seed now. So now it's like the energy is there just waiting to be used. Okay, like I said, you got to take this energy and do something with it, or it's gonna stay inside you and you're gonna get frustrated and irritated, and you know, and you just gonna relapse. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep relapsing. And that's another thing, like you gotta know why you on retention. Everybody is on retention. Everybody talks about, oh, the benefits of retention, but nobody talks about the reason why they're on retention, and that can confuse a lot of men. Listen, don't just get on retention because you see a YouTube video doing it, okay? Get on retention for a reason, okay? My reason is I don't want lust to be the head of my life. Now, lust is still going to be there. Like, ignore those videos that's saying how to get rid of lust. You are a human. You are going to have lust in your life, okay? You're going to lust for something, okay? May not be women, maybe food, maybe your job, you know, trying to better yourself, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're going to lust for something, and that is just part of the human body. Now, controlled by your lust, that's the issue, okay? I told myself I'm gonna get a retention because I don't want to be controlled by my sexual desires. So I get on retention to rejuvenate my brain and bring it back, bring it under submission unto into what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to control your brain, okay? You can't control your thoughts, okay? Because your thoughts aren't you, but you can control your reaction to them. You can condition your brain to think back. You can't control your brain. You can control your brain to think these specific thoughts, okay? It gets into your subconscious mind, and now you do these new habits without thinking, okay? Okay, so I just needed to say that. But like I said, you need to set some goals, okay? You need to understand why you're on retention, because now once you understand why you're on retention, you have a reason to have long streaks. You have a reason to stay away from certain things. You know what I'm saying? You have reasons now, okay? If you just get no retention just because you want to get a retention, you have no goals, you have no reasons, you have no tasks, you have nothing you want to do, then you are going to relapse every single time, because you thinking like, there's no point. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? All those thoughts is going to come into your head because you don't have reasons, okay? This is where you transmute that energy. You need to find your why, first of all, and you need to start setting stuff up for yourself. Like, start setting goals. I'm currently building an empire right now. Like, I have a T-shirt clothing brand. I do YouTube reactions. I even created a spotlight, an interview spotlight for creatives in Florida. Okay, and they are all off the ground. All I'm doing is just building them up, okay? And of course, I'm taking this energy that I have, this built up frustration, this built up anger, determination, and I'm channeling it, oh, that's the tongue twister. I am channeling this with to these entities, okay? And of course, I'm going to have more Courtesy Nation things under me, and that's why I'm staying on retention, because I need this energy. When I was depleted, none of this stuff, all of this stuff was just a thought, y'all. None of this stuff was not getting done because I was spending my time doing depletion things. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. I'm gonna let y'all figure what I mean by depletion, but this is the time where you actually sit down and figure out what you want to do, okay? This is the time. If you always wanted to start a gaming show or whatever, then this is the perfect time to learn those things. You now have the energy now, okay? You have an energy boost to fulfill it a lot more and overcome the obstacles that all of these men that's jacking off, that's linking up with women can't obtain, okay? Because their mind is so focused lustfully that they don't see a problem with it. So that is gonna make them even more stressful, more tired, and they just gonna give up, you know what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand, now that you got the energy and you actually writing your goals down, you are pretty much an unstoppable human, an unstoppable male, an unstoppable lion, an unstoppable species, okay? Like, I'm getting excited because I am experiencing this as I'm going through. I'm actually living it out right now, bro. So and it's a lot of men that I see struggling. They keep relapsing back to back to back, but you got to channel that energy, man. You got to do whatever you want to do through that. Okay, you have to figure out what you want to do. And the thing about semen retention is all it does is gives you the boost. It gives you the urge to do better, but you still have to write stuff down. You still have to set goals for yourself. Okay, don't think semen retention, you retaining your semen and that's it. No, that's from the beginning. Now you have to be okay. You got determination now. You got discipline now. You got focus now. You got all this adrenaline now. That's all semen retention does for you. Okay. And of course that creates an aura, that creates a glow, and that makes people stare. But like I said, we passed that if you are a long-term retainer. But you now have all of these traits now. You now have to, like I said, make some tags. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Go to the gym more. You know what I'm saying? Do more than just take a walk. Like, you have to do something. That's all I'm telling y'all. You have to do something, bro. Create something. The energy is backed up. You are flowing with all this power. You have to do something with it, okay? So that's pretty much the video here, man. The moral of the story of this video, bro, is yes, you are retaining. Congratulations. Okay, you are refraining from porn. Congratulations. Porn doesn't rule your life. Congratulations. You may relapse, but that's part of the game. Congratulations. But now what? Okay, now what? That's the issue of these semen retainers that aren't really bringing it up. Now what? Okay, you retained your seed. Now what? What are you going to do with your seed? So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that, man. Semen retention gang, we are up.